baby. I'm at Bryt TV. The show is Bryt Extra. You're welcome back. Special thanks to Goma Mega Cash Lucky Box Vital 20 Joy Appointment, Power Jet Car Battery, the White House, Hair Planet College of Cosmetics, Betway Rewards, and I think so Onga, and I think so Carl Bell for sponsoring this program. And I'm honored to have a Grammy nominee, or putting Ghana on the map. Nancy who say who's and be sorry be brain if you could see him, but I believe so be a or fruit your part on one yesterday, ye piano. Nananyum also dear a talk ye pa. He classifies on journal as Afro roots, and anybody don't come kakra na afin so soon. Problem seminar latest one or the bar. You didn't ask me to your heart, but Rocky Dawuni is my guest this afternoon. Rocky, Akwaba.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Now, who free Krobenso?
Me fi northern region.
Okay.
Me fi northern Krona me fi efe ho bumbong.
Okay.
Bumbong be yendi.
Okay.
Nti me nua panyin na ye ho hene ho honum.
Okay.
Me family na ye royal family ye ho honum.
Okay.
But me ankasa ye wo me wo Michelle Camp Otema.
Okay.
Nti technical school from me, primary school to sixth form, class 6 Michelle Camp, and son me call northern region for secondary school, and then sixth form New Jabi.
Okay.
Koforidua.
Koforidua. Okay.
Koforidua, as you say, just say my family from Michelle Camp, me Koforidua na me mains place.
Okay.
Joy Daddy cry say, me say Joy Daddy, from Koforidua and Yamanti. Me identify so as a Cove Town boy.
A Cove Town boy.
So almost a friend of Cove Town, the Cove City.
Cove City.
That's
right.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes,
it's Ronnie Benson not tonight.
Let me watch him.
At him.
Still you watch him.
Still I'm going to watch him. It's a one of tonight.
Yes.
It's over say we journey was spending more time in Accra and Koforidua than our hometown.
But northern region you wo me Michelle Camp you wo me I had one team just my first language po mission just military barracks na you wo me military barracks wo sua kase bia enti Hausa Mitimika Hausa. Mitimika nkran me take akra.
Okay.
Me nkran ye good, pretty good.
Right.
And a tree ne fanti.
Okay. But Krum Kase.
The Krum Kasa half. Me ya dear. Me say two coin cohon no more nti. Menu opinion crowd no cry wo this side but obey your hene no. And through that process, also improving it there. This ne language ne very very perfect. Me so me call more me can't kasa no. But make I say there's still more room for improvement in terms of Esuana Mesuana.
It's Ukromo, how do they see you? Rocky Dawuni. That vibe.
We say originally me fear him fear
okay.
Me ko fear I say there's already that kind of structure of royalty and uko mikrum so a say many of the people make us say maybe 30% of the people are related to us.
Okay.
And you say uncles and distant
aunties
uncle,
and the nephews
aunties,
and all of that.
I say I fear dear we say we many generations.
Right.
Now obia so family your families be brave when you are connected to the traditional house
okay
nti me anytime I call obia me just me started call her from when I was a little kid I was brought up in that tradition too it's always exciting
brother chief
a current chief of Bumbo.
Okay. Now, everybody remember also I be the chief nana.
There be maybe a second born.
Okay. It's the enfant light.
Me observer status.
Okay.
Eti mi kofi a won sade ne say. Won say me so me say me o me kwan. Me musician. Na yeso wo hwe ye tradition no mu a na wo hwe chiri so a ye wo an aspect of music are a part of the traditional royal house. My uncles be brave or now almost tunyum but in terms of traditional music and you say it was not a surprise to say meso anyum tu na be ye me adwuma nti say me ko ho a che say obia is very happy say adwuma metimi aye no but me ko ho I'm just one of them. Yeah, one of them.
Okay.
Just say enye special bia me ko a they say all the trappings of the outside popularity in Nigeria abontina me will, you know, spend my good time there and enjoy the local energy.
Right. Oh, interesting, you know, albums, you know, the names of the albums and all of that. And I want you also a travel cover part.
Yes.
But we or starting music career no Ghana has so feel so on shouldn't do baby and all of that. Say you know, the zeal to, you know, pursue that musical career and any honor. But you have been able to do that and you are on international platforms.
Yes.
Walk us through your journey. Okay, maybe to impact someone
me shas no say I didn't say yeah wo me barracks na music kan yeah me barracks.
Yeah.
But time am ya akwara no me hu say enwom to so na ye ade a na mani wo so because me akwara no so bi bon nwom a se me tie enwom wo radio so a metimi tie enwom na me hu se ne enwom no di pa kro ye enwom nti ebi okra metimi ka kire me nanfo for say I don't know bia to say enwum because enwum is simple say no ye no say no ye no but ade a enim dia na me wo so ehu nti me hu say kwan we na wo se me fa so but me chance no so say barak short mo me papa ka kire me say okay so ope say we yes ade we dey say wo hwe na wo ko school in a set time no so na ye Rollins address no said around that time na me knew of military barracks until to say military barracks no soldier for no be brave we are part of this revolutionary mindset of Ghana and the be so ho a do time so mutu kwan so koye UN forces niema ewo Israel ni Egypt niema nti so mo ba barracks so no matter to records ni enwum fufura ba wo outside any Ghana no dey about barracks so the barracks so na say enwum a ewo ho no enya agro so students no back from omu duties the whole barracks just say fresh new sounds so just say ebi o ho a meteo radio so ebi also an military band no aye copyright so mu tie say new music no no mo practice ni niema nti barracks just say na enwum tu ewo ho bebre nti me so me say na my say akora de bia me di say nkrofo na chi nti omo so mo gi me too mu nti all the time so mo hear rehearsal ni niema hot barrels military band here from hot barrels na makotena ho no ni niema na me suasua na me suasua then enwum so ana e radio so from Nanampedu numuni, you know, high life music na me mama no pe high life pa nti na say so tabo high life music ofie nti no so na say say nwum no so mi wo mu pa na new music so suggest na deba no minim suggest no obia no good records no nti na me ne omo ayen na adamfo na mafa na adamfo na say debia me ko ho a na metimiti oni fie kra otimi ja ne key kra ma me so kona kobo records ne niema nti say sa na me sha ase but ebedu time na me hu say me pese me ko enim say me fan serious because na me so minim say saade we say me nya say kwan we so a metimi edi tu kwan akọ amani bebre but me hu say before me no so na so addition no so say me ma me ni ko addition no so pa nti after class 6 year so na nye this new GSS system we class 6 no na me call Tamale secondary because na papa say okay ya wo mo ha no see mo ya dane mo kasa nyina mo ni me fie kasa nti mo nko mukru na mo nko school wo ho no mo nko sua kakra nti me call Tamale secondary from form 1 till 5 na Tamale na reggae no I started say kumi mu pa because Tamale na reggae town that time no you say me call when there was a lot of people are more into reggae in a different way na was southern part of Ghana until that time no so na me started say me you know me school na me share say me tro enwum and any man na me now for so all the time na me try me new songs e wo so until no be anim say na me so me pedede ye obi ase o chale so when to me amfa say nyum tuwe anye we adwuma dia enye yehu adwuma obetimi aye enti afterwards no na me ba koforedua e ba 6th form wo New Jabe from New Jabe na me call Legon enti Legon na me share say first band me form here many me now for your for me many yo fi brew Kafui Day you know other ones Michael Aduyobo your share band your friend Local Crisis.
Okay.
The Local Crisis your share na me catch on so me na me tronyum nti ebetumi se yepese started band enwum tro de enye problem o se ye yanka so ye enwum nti just a band no ye share so yanka so ye started say ye enwum ena ye record the demo nti say demo no na ebe ye popular with Legon the time ye Danny Legon for band.
Okay.
Legon for there was that support for Local Crisis.
Okay.
Nti around that time no more year some big music event be our Ghana. I say event to not if I say one of the Michael Jackson brother omudene Bahad Mabebo I think it's Jermaine Jackson and Kodre Tree you know established artists about that time. Yes, a campus band. You know, certain here so okay until the day no more yes that event you know. Na ye campus for years far ye guitar ye shisha ye tad ye nimsen ye to say band cry about because ye are forming ye Legon champions but ye more any parts until ye call trade fair. The trade fair you could do a pona no na ye see oh Pacho ye call ye see oh ye pesi who promoter no no promoter ne de and then we show to promote any ho and so ye feel Legon ye band or ye pesi bo show no see oh Debbie show no planning no man scra near so oh dear say promoter no ho de ma yen ko chia no keke no because okay mu feel Legon na nka by now say mu sua ade but ye pesi hu nyum ade kunti as say mu nyina pesi mu ye musician ti mu bra na mu ni promoter ne bekasa you go who promoter and say okay near me ama mo say festival ni wie na obi e kwa so usually you born nyum and I say you break it down but that time no me mo ko stage mo ko bo nti festival ni wie na Local Crisis and mountain stage we started say e bo no and omo ko ni nyina obi adan ne ho e sign by into big crowd. That was one of our first major show and me band our Ghana hanum. It hona me hu say na enwum no so na ye enwum. The hona me hu say me enwum no resonate with people.
Yeah.
It hona me madwin say me pese me ko enim so say me ko sua mo e ka ho. It me mates no obi ase o yen shas ye me say pese me shas but pese me record the album. That time na me two kwan say me call me call Los Angeles. Because hona na me say the major hub of music. Me call sua send ya nyum ye send ya see promotion send ya see good songwriting let me say meaty for different before my recording my first album. Nti hona me call ye sa now for a few months to a year. Nti me boa me hono na me ba Ghana na me recording my first album. Nti my first album Movement no me release here na no na Sunday me out up till now. Journey no ebe see any.
Right. So how many albums do you have now?
They say me 8 albums.
8 albums.
8 albums.
Na edina dada so no what is it about?
Say edina we album ni we are. Unya ye we penaka say me edina I say inspiration.
Okay.
Not a lot of times so edino emfi enuma ewo album so me most of me album titles no ebi wo ha enuma ewo album so ebi wo so a enye no me ye body of work ni we are na ma henem say body of work we dena just say what does it need to represent nefe edino aba as an inspiration for that body of work and titles like The Movement my first album to the second one The Crusade say na enyum bi o ho the Crusade that was Crusade na about Awakening and then Awakening to Book of Changes to Hymns for the Rebel Soul and then to Branches of the Same Tree to Voice of Boom Boom to Beats of Zion into nina to say me per se titles no so and no so and no any representation other than the work the body of work represent yes
nti ukonya other recognition wo first way at Lego for eja eji mutu ma mko bo band no and akwa gochi eco steady by but Ghana has sense you wo mo a omufi other parts of the world aba be obeka so twasini obeka so media metunyum kakra and all of that but share wo na wo brand and baby or akodu na is on a whole different level obo on so onya na sa what's that one thing that it's about you and I say what's that special thing that you did ama say Rocky Dawuni is all over
say ade na say me two kwan no enyum de mani wo so Who said a bit more house or to choir. When you do a pressure, say, oh, be probably musicians who do animal music. Now, omoko ye jume bi and I said no, which is all part of because I also hard more survive here. How dear so one survive here, oh streets mo and to say hand more bit me I say, oh, me of fear and I so be fear and I say bibisa. Inti that time so me so any a year menye bia na ma invest into the music. Okay. Me invest directly into the music. Inti na recently kwana me ka say e be do mre bi na me wo a few albums. And so now omo ameni omo sha say you know obia be fie be sini dan and I say be mini asase kra wa me say nti obia bi say me say oh bibia me nyina wo music no so but that's how much me believe say me creative body of work me invest bibia menye bia obia che me sika o ye me din na ma invest into the music because me sha say so one of the things just say me hu ye ne say say obetimi atwen so obi mmeboa wo na wo mboa wo ho a be den an so obi ehu say wo ho fa so obetimi aboa wo. Okay. So sana me ye ma adwen. Okay. Because me ko obia ho say oh me enwum tu ni say mpacho obetimi a invest usika wo mu a na ohwa na wo unya nhya se unya nye demo unya nye se niema na I mean who say there's no because investment there also who so obetimi nya return. Until return and say, or say, we something it shows say, or no ba no beboa, also a bit me a lead to that outcome. No, eti tama me you know meaning crofokasa or hand musia me who say, I was say mea na me bomb mea me home buying, and I'm sure way dear, a coin way dear. Say, may successful or say mea and casa, capri, ubicha me sika crampa. Medical into the music. Anything I find will be into the music. She said that dedication and that focus. And a debia so me focusing on music, me focusing on me songwriting, me focusing on studying about how to marketing. Ni say niema here for the industry. Me sure ni nyina na me de ni nyina eboa menyuma me and she say it was what I already had talent no but me di addition so e de kan ho because me say me anka se me nko bie pon obi en ho be bie pon na ma me. Okay. And that is what is the resilience and the focus that I had that really helped me kind of circumvent the stumbling blocks that were ahead of me.
The way you are invested and all of that, the resilience and all of that, do you believe that Ghana, your music industry and our music industry players, you know, they are investing much?
I mean, I don't know of what other people are doing because that one there I can't speak for it.
Right,
but we don't have an industry.
You don't have an industry.
No, we don't have an industry. We have individual powers of music. An industry means everything is like a machine. Right. An industry means that all the components are there. The copyright systems are in place. The airplay, you know, things that are played on air. If you play on air, right there is, you know, is tagged and tabulated. You know, people are paid for their work. Publishing systems are set up. Legal systems are set up. A promotional system is set up. There's clubs for artists to play. All the artists.
So you are saying that there's no industry because of strategies that are putting in place and now.
Because we are evolving towards an industry.
So Ghana, any music industry?
No, the thing is you have to use that word with caution. You know, an industry means you have all the pieces together. We are evolving towards an industry, but we have not yet reached there. Say, if we say we have an industry, then we shouldn't say that others should come and help us. Then that means that we are okay. Are we okay? No, maybe can say, are we okay as a music? I understand your
point, but yes. That means that when we use a music industry, that means it's wrong because
no, we are not saying it's wrong. You can use the thing. Everybody has their level of what they use as to define an industry.
By your level,
I'm telling you from my experience. So it's up to somebody to come and argue with me that hey, we have an industry. If you say hey, we have an industry, I'll say yes, it's good. You know what I mean? But if I have traveled and seen how things are done, at least the only what's it called thing you can do is just to listen to what I have to say because there's an insight. You know, I worked here, I traveled and saw how other people are doing it in other places. So the only thing I can contribute is to bring the knowledge and give it freely. for others to take the knowledge. But as to if others take the knowledge, that's a whole other thing. So in many places, the way it's organized is different. It's organized in a way that all the various parts are communicating with each other. All the various parts are done in such a way, say, who started as a young artist, there's a pathway which me call from being signed, labels. There are labels here, but the labels are working individually.
Okay.
There's no system that is supporting the labels. Do we have a system? We don't have a system that supports the label. It's individuals who are running the labels. So, say, if we have all of this and then it's connected to...
the record label scenario now, is it different outside? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, the record labels outside are different.
Okay, how different?
Because if you go to a record label in the USA, the marketing department alone is hundreds of people.
Okay.
Then you have the art department, you have the A&R department, you have the promotional department, you have the visual department. It's a whole machine. It's a whole corporation. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know, so when you are signed in there, you have literally 200 to 300 people working your record in various places and in various cities. The headquarters might be in Los Angeles, but when you are signed to that, everybody in every major city in the world who is connected to every radio, every promotional thing is there. So your record comes out today, it's being plugged all around the world. It's being marketed on the ground and in every level all around the world. But we don't have the luxury of that. If even you put it out here, you have to go to every station, find your guy for there, talk to your guy, say, Charlie, I better go. You know, I get this one. Where you go do for one station to, I have to go to another station and do the same thing. So that's what I'm talking about. You see, the thing is that if we want to move forward, we have to have a honest conversation about the state of what things are and the gaps of what we need to do in order to grow. That's all I believe, you know. Me, I have been doing it on my own. So, because I saw that nobody will help me. So once you decide that one day, you know, say you are not waiting for an industry, you're not waiting for some kind of, you just chart your path and keep going. But there's so much I've learned along the way. And I like to share that because Ghana has the talent pool, Ghana has the capacity, Ghana has the various industries that are, but to harmonize it into an industry that works as one cohesive whole. That's where we need to get to.
Right.
So that when music comes out of this place, it is plugged into an ecosystem that is not only local, but is global. And then when Ghanaian artists are doing things around the world, that's also funneled into a central system that makes sure that there is a representation of that too locally. So we create the local, we connect it to global, and we have a forward-facing system that also makes sure that you incentivize the various sectors of that creative economy. From the clubs who are, the business people who are starting the club need to be incentivized. You know, the government needs to support the business so that young people will see that music industry is a place to go. Entrepreneurs who are going into other businesses will see that if I go into the business, I will get maybe tax write-offs to bring equipment into the country. Maybe there's a certain grant that I can get to get me started. There will be support systems of maybe expertise, legal or something. Sometimes even the resources doesn't have to be money. It has to be in terms of the access to, let's say, the legal
services.
It can help you if you're a new label and you are accredited, that you can have the access to all of those things. There's a good copyright system that makes sure that when the song is right from Ghana, it's protected. You know, before somebody it goes out there and it's protected here. It leaves the studio, it's protected. Live musicians know that they can go out there and play music and still come home and be able to support their families. Not because, you know, when you're a live musician, you have to keep hustling and and there's no way to make a livelihood out of because you don't have enough clubs. And then the general public too need to support. When we wake up every Sunday, Ghanaians should go out to go to the clubs to enjoy themselves and bring their families and make these clubs so successful so the musicians who play can also be paid.
Okay.
That's how we create an economy. That's how we create an industry. You know, so the thing is that I always say that the beautiful ones are not yet born. That means that we have the potential, but there's still the opportunity
right.
to grow. But we shouldn't sit down and think that we have it all and we know it all. Okay. That one there, when you sit that way and you think that you have it all, then a cup that is full can never be added onto. Okay. So I feel that we have to be hungry enough to grow this industry, and you have to be humble enough to learn what we don't have. And we have to be in a way that we support each other, because an industry is not individuals.
I say Ghana has seen support no supporting no form. And you're willing say to me.
No, I'm not saying it's not willing. This is not personal.
Okay.
I'm talking of what needs to be done.
Okay.
Not what hasn't been done.
Okay.
I'm talking of what needs to be done. So anybody who's listening will know, say, this is what we need to do. People are doing it. So, but it's not connected. It's a it's not. If it's not connected, you won't see the bigger impact. Let's say me, I operate in isolation. If even there's something happening now, if nobody who knows that I'm here calls me, nobody knows how to get to me.
Right.
You know, there's no central, let's say, people know my contact, but there's no central system whereby somebody knows that I want to reach Rocky, he's from Ghana, you know that we'll call here, you can have all your details of all of us, musicians who are doing. There should be a central database of all of that can be accessed remotely. You know, there should be a central database that is digital, that somebody can sit somewhere in America and it's like, okay, let me look at labels in Ghana, artists in Ghana. Now you have to go and Google or do something. And Google is not, we don't own Google. We don't own all the platforms that we are using and adopting to others and are not ours. You know, and then they have their own agenda as to how they rank and utilize things. So it does not fully represent who we are. So what I'm talking about is for us to start something that is locally grown, an industry system that we make sure that if music is played, musicians need to be paid. If it's played in a club, musicians need to be paid. If they play, but in order to have such a system, we have to make sure we support the local music. Okay. So the local music can grow, so the local artists can have a career. Okay. And then we support the businesses, like people can sell drinks in their bars because the bars are going. I mean, can you imagine? This is my vision. Ghana, if you walk into Ghana, let's say you are a foreigner, you walk into Ghana, Accra on a weekend, and then you have an app, you take the app, you open, and then you see that Ebo Taylor is playing in a club somewhere in 2nd D. Ambule is playing somewhere in a club in Koforidua. Shatawale is playing in some space in Accra. Stonebwoy has a show somewhere. No, our app, but it's happening live in a club somewhere in Ghana. You don't have to wait till December for this to happen. But you come every time. The musicians are working every day. They are working in different places. Then everything goes there. So what I'm saying is that we can push that's what you call a creative, that's why it's an economy. There's a difference between an economy and an industry than a seasonal industry where we all wait for December. And then we all go and then it's competitive and it's the same artists who play every December who play. You know what I mean? I'm talking of a system whereby every month, every week you step into Ghana, Ghana becomes like the hub of live music, because music is not only to be listened, music is to be experienced. Into any country that can be able to create an experience with their music and culture wins. And people will travel with their thousands of dollars every money and that can get on a plane just to come for that experience. So we're talking about, you know, a 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy needs to have 24-hour music playing. That will be the foundation of that economy.
Okay. So so it's the 24-hour economy. What project NDC for almost share on person with the Ghana na.
Me can't party be a 70. Because a 24 economy, that does not mean an NDC concept or to. No, I'm saying that the government in place is trying to says that one of the things that they're doing for the economy is something called 24-hour economy. And
but you don't belong to any political party in Ghana.
Me, I'm a Ghanaian.
But do you belong to?
Why would I belong to a political party when I'm in Ghana? When I'm a Ghanaian?
Okay.
Political parties are supposed to be representing political party ideology, and I don't belong to any party. Me, my allegiance is to the citizenry of Ghana.
Okay.
So If it's NPP and it's a good idea, I'll support. If it's NDC and it's a good idea, I'll support.
You will support.
I don't choose. If it's a bad idea from both parties, I don't support any of that.
Okay.
I'm for anything that upholds the citizens of Ghana. Me, I'm for the realm. I stand for Ghana. That's all I stand. The Black Star.
Okay.
That's my party is the Black Star.
Right. Right. The way why do you want about Biosano, like this knowledge, the wisdom there to carry music industry in the world, and then they see when you sanka oh wishes senkai to me and to me about industry, you are projecting Ghana on the map,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But Nancy, people have a problem with passport at the mall.
I don't think that people make headlines. You
don't think people have issues with that?
I never.
You say you lobbied for that.
Lobbied? How did I lobby?
Because.
Do you know my background? I'm already an ambassador. No, listen.
Okay.
I'm already an ambassador for the United Nations.
Right.
So that's it right there. I'm a 4-time Grammy nominated artist.
Of course.
That's it right there. I have worked with various head of states around the world. That's right. I did it all to project Ghana and promote Ghana without anybody asking anybody. So whoever says that, if you're saying that it's not my problem, it be your problem. It's not mine. My conscience is clear.
I know you are doing so much for Ghana, but at some point, would you say a should appreciate it? Some Ghanaians.
Those some Ghanaians, I don't even know them.
Okay. Oh, you don't care about them. You don't care.
No, I didn't. I said I don't know them.
You don't know them.
I don't know who is.
Okay.
Don't say I don't care because that one they quote me.
Okay.
I'll come for you.
So
I didn't say I don't care. Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't say that. I don't know who ever says they have a problem with me. I don't know. I just saw the headlines. So I saw the headlines. The headlines, I'll say one thing, they'll put a headline there.
Right.
I'm past worrying about headlines.
Right.
People can say whatever they want to say. I'm not distracted by that. My thing is that I work for the sake of Ghana. I work to make sure that whatever is good for the country, I push for it.
Right.
So if I am doing something that is good and people have a bad idea about it, it's them and God. It's not me. Me, I'm doing whatever I can to project the country. So I think we should leave it at that.
Okay.
Yes.
So when are we getting a win for the Grammys?
Hey, that one there, you go work for. When am I getting a win for the Grammy?
I don't know.
No, you have to predict. Yeah, but do you know what it takes to be nominated?
Yeah.
I think people don't understand.
Yeah.
Do you know what it takes to be nominated? Do you know I was the first one that was nominated in this country since our independence?
Yes.
Since independence in 1957, our music, and I was the first one to be nominated. It took that long to get the first nomination. So I think that people trivializing it like it's something, you have 4 nominations as a country. Let's be happy about it. If God will open a door for us to win, it's coming. But we shouldn't Emma idea achede anyankopon achede bia ba enam obi so na yankopon che idea na ye gina ho kan sem see na ye see other countries I say we have to be appreciative. Me, I'm content. I started off as an artist who didn't even look that way, and I've been able to have nominations across 3 genres. Not only one genre. 3, I've been nominated across 3 different genres. And I'm a Ghanaian.
Right.
So what again are we looking for?
The first person ever.
Yeah. Like, what are we looking for? Everybody wants me to win. I'm just like, it not be me, my concern to win. Me, I open the gate. Now, the young artists, everybody is capable of doing it. They should go and win. Yeah, they can do it. So I don't have to hustle to win. I already opened the door. The door is every talent here has the capability, because me too, I was one of them. And I know that I believe in them. And I believe that they can do it. But if it's me in my destiny to win it, then God will grant me that opportunity. But I can't sit here and say I'm going to win. That's against the principles in which I believe. And against the principles of the blessings that I receive to do what I do.
Okay.
So I don't boast about winning, but I do the work that will give me the opportunity
Okay.
to win. So these years too, I've done that work.
Right.
So if it's in God's will for it to happen this year, then hallelujah and amen.
Okay, that's fine. Yanka about latest Nasi Saudi Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Latest one,
Okay.
the first one, no. Actually, there's 4 latest songs because
This year.
this year, yeah.
Okay.
There's one. I got a song. The one that have a video, I got a song that I collaborated with Bob Marley's daughter, and that one is a big song right now all around the world.
Right.
You know, huge in Brazil, empty. Even in Brazil, you drive on trains, in the capital of Brazil, you see billboards of me and Cedella Marley in the trains all across Brazil.
Okay.
That song, it's one of the was voted one of the top songs actually in Europe when it comes to the new releases of reggae songs in Europe. The other one too, They Know, it's a collaboration with me and 4 top artists from different countries. One is a famous jazz artist, one is a very famous salsa artist, and then one is also a fast-rising R&B artist. So we came together and created this fusion of salsa and Afrobeat for a song called They Know, which is right now actually also eligible for the Grammys for Best Global Music Performance. So I'm there this year, you know. So I'm representing, and that song is a great song. Okay. It's the first fusion of Afrobeat and salsa. Okay. So it's a fresh news, and I believe that for years to come, people are going to look at that blueprint. Okay. And anybody that will come and claim something later will know that that was the first time something like that was created. And already that one too is a big song, both in the Latin world and all of that kind. It's a very, very popular song. So that's what I'm saying, that me, I innovate. You know, I'm interested in things that will open doors, things that will create. And I don't do it for myself. You know, I don't do it for myself. I don't do it for fame. If it was fame, I would have come here with 20 security guys that are hired around me, come and be pushing people. You know, I go to shows here sometimes and I'm alone. Everybody's wondering, you know,
there's no bouncer.
Hey, it's like, where they are military? I was like, I'm from military barracks. They're born from military barracks, so I don't need soldiers to be following me. Me, myself, I'm a military man. You know, so, you know, I'm just being serious, but you know, well, there's another song too that I just did with a big band, like an orchestra. Okay. It's called so this orchestra in America called Ira Lee's Big Band Machine. Okay. You know, huge orchestra. They took one of my songs, Extraordinary Woman, from one of my early records, and did a new version of it. But when they did it, they actually had me come and sing the vocals. So it's me and orchestra. That one is even in the jazz category in the Grammys right now. You know, so that's a song, that's another song too. That one is very popular right now on jazz radio in America.
So that was the last one. You mentioned 4
last
songs.
One, you say? Oh, of course, my collaboration with my brother D Black. Okay. You know, which, you know, I love that song. Right. And I really love that song, and I think that, you know, many people who have not heard that song should check it out. You know, and you know, it's Afro beats, but you know, with my reggae approach to it, you know, and I think D Black also came with the hip-hop dimension, you know, to complement it. And it's a fun song, you know. It's really, you know, so before my album is coming out next year. Right. So these are all kind of advanced singles that are coming out. And so anybody that is interested, you know, I have songs that are in the jazz world right now, songs too that are in the pop world, songs too that are in the radio world and reggae world. And all of them are, you know, songs that have gotten a big profile, you know, globally. So, you know, I'll say that I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And then the thing too that I'm working on too is that I also, you asked about my hometown, because my hometown too, every year we do an annual indigenous festival, yam festival.
Okay.
So traditional dances, traditional food, political leaders, musicians all gather in my hometown every year.
Right.
From the north, all across the north. So this year too, we are doing it on November 1st. And I'm going to be playing a concert there. So anybody that is listening, know that November 1st, Boom Boom, whether in Yendi or all those areas or Accra or anybody, the tourists who are coming. A lot of times, we have a lot of groups from the diplomatic corps and stuff who come down there for those events. So this year, November 1st, everybody, if you want to see me live, you have to come to the north in my hometown. You know, enjoy some traditional yam fufu, traditional music, and all of that, dances, some good pito, and just northern cuisine and northern hospitality. And then obviously traditional music, traditional dances, and then our concert too, which is part of it. So, and then my cocoa farm too. Those two. Yeah, my agriculture staff too, my cocoa farm, our harvesting season started, so we'll be harvesting. So this year I've been selling some cocoa, so at least the music now, you know, they get some more money to put into the music from my cocoa farm. So I tell all the musicians that, you know, you have to, you know, agriculture for me is like making music. So farming for me is also very important. And I want a lot of the young people to recognize that, you know, farming is our power. Agriculture is our power. And then understanding that through farming too, there's such a value chain that we can be able to start business ideas. And farming, we only need the knowledge, the access to market, the opportunity, and then good land. And we already are blessed with all of those good land, you know. So I want a lot more people to focus in terms of agriculture as the foundation of our country. It doesn't matter what government comes in. You have to eat every day. You know, so let's make sure that we build our agricultural base to also support any leader that is here to be successful.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much.
I enjoyed the conversation. I wish you the very best. Rocky Dawuni. I wish any Rocky Dawuni and you call your brain into I will say DC. I always think wait to make him come on but
come on they are born but your headlines no share you why mama fa headline bia medu fia obi a friend say say na o kan na me kan na okay obi a tie format yo
anyway I'm saying almost social media ne papa nya we say the media ne sia say that come mega cash lucky box dial star 426*16# hash na to me eto aboni bi san so and yeah, they asked about Betway rewards. Betway rewards. They'll be any say call betting app and also na say they say no points I'll be in about to me I generate a call a sikano disicano amount. Kama bibia in so betting responsibly so 18 plus now bet kama I think so Vical 20 a immune system booster or call all pharmacy shop be out of bebo ama well-being in immune system ejina brand and so and a joy ointment the and pampaya ho drone candidiasis and all of that e defin peduano ho and also ko baby a we be out of power jet car battery bebo can yi papa all battery shops nationwide we power jet car battery ni be out of afi and so open baby adadu John Juan na the White House and now beko ewo osabeni opokunsia link 12 kofoedua baby obedadu John Juan ba chilling na the White House and amakanfo and they am makeup if hair planet college of cosmetology ye wo ashalibotwe school junction madina kwa so a so and matari efi Mary by Mary collections ewa aboba Popo Street onga or say mama's helping hard and also so soya slow per tablet ni be spices ni be there you would drian ni na onga one more ewa shrimp there one more beef there one more chicken onion garlic ginger mix ni na be ewa honte pebi you would drian na ma would drian enya desron kokran so kra afi so cowbell so the fufra aba and also bora drama so bunye be at cowbell premium ni na ni vital rich na bunye be at ti bo modern sen kwala no omuko squad no to be the amount so breakfast ahudo obedi ni na aduane be obedi bia no hwehwe cowbell no fagum na into me emba cowbell do no say ba nyene taste no so de you know what I mean I will say the media na simidi ni afie chance da koma me production ko doma koma ba kwabena esidemi able indefatigable producer as that emfa koma so na the indefatigable team yako MCR Mauli ebo ejuma so na NS ebo ejuma Richman Parker and so the original social media no so bibie na amobusa Richman right Vaka so na the beautiful Priscilla so ebo etaichi ojumede mupa your programs manager Mr. Easy yɛda be bebree san so ɛna general manager co for you will be a nyankopɔn shall ye pa obi a yɛda obi ase nyame yɛ adom ɛsan so ɛbɛhyia ɛwɔ Bryt TV. So the show is Bryt Extra as it always has been. Yɛbɛhyia yakra.